Hey guys, it's Megan. Long time no see. This is the first video I have filmed in about a month and a half, so it's feeling a little weird right now, but because it has been a month and a half, I have been buying a lot of stuff and have the world's biggest haul for you today. This is kind of a collective haul. I've got stuff from Sephora, stuff from Ulta, stuff from Amazon, and I don't want to spend a ton of time on the intro, so I'm not going to blabber on forever. So we're just going to jump in. I've got everything in this massive bag right here, and I'm just going to go through it all one by one and tell you what I think of what I've tried so far. So first up, I've got a new shower gel. I have not tried it yet, but I am excited to see what it is like. It is the Fresh Sugar Lychee Bath and Shower Gel. This one I have just smelled before. And I really like the scent of the perfume. It's kind of citrusy, but I don't know, lychees are very specific, unique flavors and scents. So I'm excited to try this one out. I am just about done with my Soap and Glory one, and I'll let you guys know what I think of it. Next, one of my biggest, most expensive purchases of the last month and a half. I got this actually using a gift card though. It is the Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray. So here's what the bottle looks like. It's beautiful and it smells fantastic. I actually have this in my hair right now. I sprayed it through the root area just to kind of give my hair a little oomph, and I think I really like this better than the Bumble and Bumble Dry Spun Finish Texturizing Spray because it seems like it lasts a lot longer already. But I will continue to use this and let you guys know what I think of it because I think this is somewhere around $50, so it's very much a luxury purchase. And if I wanted to buy it in stores, I'd have to get it at the Domain down here at Neiman's or a boutique hairdresser type store. So I will let you know what I think of this after more trial, but first impressions, I really, really like it. Next, this one is also a pretty expensive one, but I am really, really loving it. It is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Bum Bum Cream, and I love the packaging. I think it's so cute and unique, but what I really love about this is the scent. It is kind of a beachy, creamy vanilla scent. And I honestly could just sit here and smell this all day. But one thing to note about this is that it does have a slight shimmer to it. So if you are against the shimmer or a little bit of a glitter almost to your skin, then I wouldn't put this all over your body. But I especially like this on my legs and butt region because it is designed to be like an anti-cellulite cream, and it is supposed to firm, but I haven't noticed a ton of firming action just because that's not really what I look for. I moisturize before I go to bed at night, but I really like how smooth and moisturized my skin has been feeling lately. So I would recommend this on that note, but there is a smaller version of this sold at Sephora, so if you are unsure whether you like it or not, I would recommend trying the smaller one first because this is $45. But I love it. It smells amazing. If nothing else, give it a smell at Sephora because it is good stuff. Next up, I've got a couple of things, and I've had this for roughly 2 months now. This is the Saint Tropez Self Tan Express, and you can kind of wear it for the amount of hours that makes most sense for your skin. So 1 hour for a light tan, 2 hours for medium, and 3 hours for dark. I haven't done more than 2 hours, and it is a pretty dark tan, at least compared to what I'm used to. I'm obviously very pasty white, as you can see, and so I don't have this on right now, but I have used this 3 times and it lasts for probably 5 or 6 days, so I love it. And along with this, I got the mitt, and this really helps with the application of the tan. It makes everything go on smooth and even, so I would definitely recommend getting a mitt for any self tanner you're using, but especially for this one too. It's a mousse, so you don't want orange hands when you come out of it. Next, on the lower end of the spectrum of price, I have the Simple Moisturizing Face Wash. As you guys know, I love my Fresh Soy Face Cleanser to death, but that stuff is expensive, and I don't know, I just kind of wanted to shake things up a little bit with my skincare. I don't want my skin to get too dependent and used to the Fresh. So I grabbed the Simple Moisturizing Facial Wash because I remember Ryan really liked it, and I've heard people say good things about it, and I've used it myself a couple of times whenever I needed to wash my face and I was at Ryan's. But I really like this. I've been using it in the mornings just as a cleanse before makeup, and I have not experienced any issues with it. I think it's a really great and safe cleanser from the drugstore. So definitely check this out if you are looking at a little bit more affordable skincare. I think this is a really great cleanser. Next, I have a face mask. I am so obsessed with face masks right now. I have been wearing them nonstop, probably one a day, every day this week. And one that I had a sample from Sephora for was the Origins Original Skin Retexturizing Mask with Rose Clay. This is a clay mask, but what's cool about it is it has exfoliating particles in it. So when you're washing it off, you're doing a slight exfoliation on your skin. And I just really, really like this. I like that it's kind of a multi-use product, and I love clay masks, as you guys may or may not know, because I'm all about pulling toxins out of my skin. So I really, really like this one, and I think it is gentle enough to be able to use a couple of times a week and not have any issues with your skin. So if you're looking for a multi-use product or a clay mask, definitely check this one out at Origins. You can probably get a sample from them as well. Next, we have another very expensive product that I have gotten recently. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow Palette. This is a bronzing and highlighting palette from Charlotte Tilbury. It is $68, so it is very, very expensive, but I really, really like it. And they do have two different shade options. So there's the light one, which obviously is the one I have, because who am I kidding? If I got the medium, it would be orange. But there's also the medium dark version as well. And I've really been liking this. I used the Sculpt shade to do some very, very slight contouring around my temples and my cheeks. And then I used the highlight shade where I would all other highlight locations, cheekbones, nose, Cupid's bow. You get the gist. But I also really like them both as eyeshadows. So again, I have mentioned this before, multi-uses for bronzers and highlighters, because in reality, a lot of the ones I have are very expensive, so I try to get the most use out of them as possible. So really loving this so far, and I mean, hello, this packaging is 10 out of 10. Next, I have another face mask. This is the Aesop Parsley Seed Mask. This is a cleansing mask, and let me just read what it says on here. Perfectly formulated antioxidant clarifying mask designed for frequent deep cleansing, suited to most skin types. This mask removes impurities and refreshes the skin. Like I said, I love detoxifying masks, and this one is one that I've heard so many good things about, so I am really excited to try this out. I just got it today. I'm really excited to try this one out. I'll probably use it tonight. Next, I have another Origins product. This is the High Potency Nitamins Skin Refining Oil. The Nitamins range is probably one of my favorites from Origins, and I am so into skin oils, as you guys may or may not know. And so I really wanted to try this one because I've heard good things, and I love, like I said, the Nitamins range. This is meant to be like a resurfacing peel that you put on overnight and then wake up and your skin has gotten rid of certain layers of it and it just looks beautiful and refreshed. So I will let you guys know what I think about this. I have not tried it yet, but like I said, I am expecting great things. Next, this one is kind of a little mini announcement. For those of you who voted for the new product of the month, I don't think I have actually told anyone, except for a few people in person, what the actual product of the month is. But the Ouai Wave Spray won by a landslide, and I'm going to hold my thoughts on this because I have been using it for a couple of weeks now. Stay tuned for a video later this month with my thoughts on this, but this is the product of the month for July, so yay! The majority of what's left in my bag is drugstore, so here is the more affordable part of all of this, but two products that I have been absolutely obsessed with since I got them about a week and a half ago are the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. This is the shade Amsterdam and this is the shade Prague. I am obsessed with these. These are the best liquid lipstick formula I have ever tried. They are long lasting, but they will come off with eating or drinking or anything like that. They're both really vibrant colors. I love Prague. I think it's probably my favorite of the two, but I really do love both of them. And they are comfortable enough to wear all day. I wore one of these, I think 4 out of my 5 work days this week. So definitely a beautiful, beautiful shade range, and the formula is just, it can't be beat. I really don't love a lot of liquid lipsticks because they're too drying on me, and these are like the answer to my prayers. So if you're looking for a great liquid lipstick at an affordable price, check out these NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. I think they're like $7. Next, I have another of my beloved L'Oreal Infallible shadows. This is the shade Iced Latte, and I'll do a quick swatch of this one because these are always so pretty. So here is a swatch of it. I am planning on doing a drugstore tutorial. Actually, that's the next video I'm going to be filming today, and I am going to feature this for sure. A lot of what you're going to be seeing in this haul is going to be used in that video, but I really think there are a lot of gems to be found at the drugstore, and so I want to make sure I am sharing some of those with you guys so that you know, because not everybody is psychotic like me and wants to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars at Sephora. So I am going to make a concerted effort to find more affordable makeup to show you guys, because like I said, not everybody wants to spend their entire paycheck at Sephora like I do. Next, I have the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is one that has had a lot of hype on YouTube recently. It looks like a silk pattern almost. It's got this really pretty purpley metallic looking packaging, and it comes with a little sponge, it looks like, which I don't see myself using this, but the bronzer itself is really pretty. It looks like it'll be a great shade for me. It doesn't seem like it'll be too dark, and it smells like coconut sunscreen. Like it almost like a tanning oil. That's what it smells like. But I am really excited to try this. Ooh, butter is very, very accurate. That feels amazing. And yeah, I think it's going to be a really nice shade for me. I don't think it'll be too dark. So keep an eye out for this in that drugstore tutorial as well, because I guarantee I'm going to be wearing this baby. I got a couple of little samples from Origins. So this is the Plantscription Powerful Lifting Cream. I'm not really sure what, I guess this is for AM and PM, and it must just be a moisturizer. I will probably save this for traveling and have this as a little mini that I can throw in my bag, but I'm excited to try it. I've heard a lot of great things about the Plantscription range, but this is just kind of floating at the bottom of my bag, so I wanted to make sure I mentioned it. And another Origins product that I found at the bottom is the Anti-Aging Power Eye Cream. I heard great things about this in the Origins store, so I'm excited to try this one out. Right now I'm using the First Aid Beauty Triple Remedy Eye Cream. I think that's what it's called. It's got kind of a pinky undertone, so it counteracts under eye circles, but I've heard great things about this, so I'm excited to try it too. Back to the drugstore stuff. Next, I've got the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is in the shade 15 Fair, which, as we can see, is very, very white, but I recently have been using my normal concealer, the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer, and it's too light for me right now, so I bought, even farther back from this haul, I bought the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Light, which is kind of a yellowy undertone, and have been mixing it with the Urban Decay shade to make my perfect concealer shade. So that's kind of the idea I had with this. I want to try it out with the lighter Maybelline shade and see how it works. Next, this is one that I have been wanting for so long. It is a foundation. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. I got this in the shade 102 Shell Beige because I know for sure I'm not as light as I normally would be, but I'm kind of nervous about the shade on this just because one thing that I really, really don't like about shopping for makeup at the drugstore is you can't swatch the product and see if the shade is going to match. You just kind of have to know your skin tone really well and take a chance on it. So hopefully this works. If not, it's going to really derail my drugstore tutorial, but I am confident that this is going to be close to the right shade for me. So I've heard great things about this. It's a demi matte finish, so it's not supposed to be completely Desert Sahara dry on my face, so hopefully it looks good. And it says 24-hour wear. I don't think I'll ever wear something for 24 hours, but I'm excited to try this one out, so you will also see this in that drugstore tutorial. Next I have a lip liner. This is the Rimmel London Exaggerate lip liner in the shade East End Snob. I am not a lip liner wearer, but I figured if I was ever going to get into wearing it, I needed to start with something that's more close to my lip color that I can just put anything over. So I got this, and I think this will be useful for those soft matte lip creams. I think it might make them last a little longer. So I haven't gotten a lot of use out of this yet just because I'm afraid of lip liner, but hopefully it will do what it is supposed to do, and I will get back to you guys when I have a more formed opinion on this. Next, this is not a drugstore product, but I wanted to make sure I mentioned it. It's the Lancome Hypnose Drama Waterproof Mascara. This is the mascara that I have pretty much exclusively been reaching for the last 3 weeks. I got this because I needed a waterproof mascara for the trip to Florida, and here's what the brush looks like. It's kind of got a cool S-curve to it, and it's got very long fluffy bristles, but what I love about waterproof mascaras is they hold a curl so much better than normal formulas of mascara. So if you have eyelashes that grow straight out and refuse to hold a curl, try a waterproof mascara, because that might be a better chance to keep your eyelashes kind of solidified in place. I've loved this one because it's really good at defining and lengthening, but it doesn't make it look too clumpy like a lot of volumizing mascaras might do. So I really love this. And then my last product is brand new. It's still in the packaging. It is the L'Oreal True Match Blush in the shade Baby Blossom. I got this in kind of a cool tone shade. I think blushes that are cool toned do a better job of waking up my face a little bit. I don't wear a lot of warm toned stuff just because I am so fair, so a little goes a long way when it comes to blush. And I think this is going to be a really pretty, nice, natural blush. So I'll let you know what I think of it after I put it on my face for the first time. But I think this is going to be really pretty. I really like it so far. So let's see. Ooh, it feels really buttery, and yeah, it's going to be a nice little baby pink blush. So we will see how it looks on my face in the next video. Alright, that is everything in my bag. Thank you for sticking with me if you are still with me, because that was a monster of a haul. I don't know if I will ever film a haul that long ever again. So I'm going to cut this short now, but if you are new, please hit subscribe down below, because I film videos like this, not quite to this volume of products, but I film videos like this all the time. This is pretty much my channel, just talking about products and trying them on. So if you enjoyed yourself, then hit subscribe and hit the like button too, just so that I know that you enjoy these types of videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!